Hello everyone, I am Ethan and this is David, and we are here with the PSA for broken bones and later CPR. First we'll be covering broken bones. Now, when you break a bone, it can be identified by excessive swelling and pain in the area, or being physically deformed, such as being bent as an awkward
Like if my arm was at that angle, that'd be bad.
Yes, if your arm was at an awkward angle, that would be bad. Now then, for forearm fractures, what you want to do is either take a magazine and wrap it around to stabilize it, and then put a sling around it. Or, if you don't have a magazine available, you can splint it with pieces of wood, metal, or plastic. So splint it, and place it like so, on the top and bottom of their arm. Then you take pieces of cord or cloth and wrap it around the arm to tie the two pieces together. And you want to start from the farthest part of their arm and move in towards their body as you go. Stand up, please, David.
Again, no kick.
Yeah. After that's done, you can take pieces of cloth or a handkerchief and tie it off to make a sling, like so. You place it around their neck, over their head, and slip their arm through it. Ordinarily, you'd tie a sling around their neck, but
yeah, this is
a little bit awkward.
It worked. I'm just kind of big.
Yeah, David's a bit big for this piece of cloth, but you can see that with the sling on, it immobilizes his elbow so that he won't hurt his arm further.
Which would be comfortable.
You can also splint their leg with the same things as you can splint their arm with. However, you cannot use a magazine to splint their leg with. It's in the same way. You can get pieces longer than the bone and place them on the other side and tie them off. This is first aid for victims of drowning, drug overdose, collapse due to breathing problems, or prolonged cardiac arrest. First, you want to check if the person is conscious. Do this by pinching their earlobe and loudly asking if they're conscious. David, are you conscious? If they do not respond, you next want to call 911. Next, check if they're breathing. You do this by pinching their nose and tilting their head back and opening their mouth. And if you put your head down to their mouth, you should be able to feel the air coming over your ear, hear it going through their lungs, and see their chest rising. If after 10 seconds you cannot feel them breathing, you must begin CPR. If there's someone more qualified to perform CPR, allow them to do it. Otherwise, you must do it. Before you begin CPR, send someone to find an automatic electronic defibrillator. There are many public places and labeled with the letters I, E, and AED. Begin CPR by placing one hand on top of their sternum, then place the other hand, interlace the fingers, and press down on their chest with the heel of your hand. You want to use your entire upper body strength to do this. To do this correctly, their sternum will go in about 2 inches and make a clicking sound. This means you're doing this correctly. Do not perform this on people who do not need CPR, as it can break their ribs. After 30 compressions to the beat of either Staying Alive by the Bee Gees or Another One Bites the Dust by Queen, perform 2 rescue breaths. Perform rescue breaths by pinching their nose, tilting their head back, and opening their mouth. Most first aid kits now come with CPR mouth protectors, which prevent you from catching infectious diseases that might be carried by their saliva. You want to continue CPR until help arrives or someone arrives with an AED. If the EMTs arrive, they may or may not instruct you to continue CPR. If someone arrives with the AED, turn it on and follow the instructions on screen that will guide you through the process.